to the other side. When we're praying, early in the morning, I said the first thing that struck me when I read that scripture is that God didn't say, if you get to the other side. He knows you will get there. He knows, the battle may be tense, the opposition may be fierce, but you will get there. When you get there, this is what I want you to do. And part of the way to live the conquest life, the conqueror's life, the overcomer's life, is to recognize that whatever you have, whatever victory that you have, is given to you by God. In fact, he said that much in verse number 3 of that scripture that we read, verse number 3. With these gifts, when you come to the priest, when you come to the house of God and you give your tithe, or you give your offering, or you give your first fruit, what you are saying is that with this gift, I acknowledge to the Lord your God that I have entered the land, his swore to my father. I have come to acknowledge that this victory was brought by God. This victory was made possible by God. The reason we gave to him is to acknowledge the fact that he's the source of it in the first place. In fact, something is fundamentally wrong when a believer gets to the point where you are debating whether it is really necessary for you to give to God. I don't know how to have that debate. It is right for me to give to God. It's wrong. It's not debate that you need to have. You need to go back to the foundation whether there is actually really a relationship between you and God, whether you acknowledge that the blessings that you have, the victories that you have, is from God. Because if you do, it can't be a debate. Honestly, it can't be a debate. And it's not a matter of how much. With the little, with the plenty, with the big, there is something in your mind that will acknowledge that this is God. So don't let anyone tell you that giving it, we're not talking of sin offering. People do overgeneralization. Part of the thing is that, in the Old Testament, part of the way to atone for a specific type of sin is to bring certain types of offering that you will use to atone